Welcome everybody to Church and Friends. This is the podcast where we just talk about a bunch of stuff, whatever's on our mind. We try to leave a footprint on the world. We're just trying to enlighten certain people. Just reflect on our own ideas, our opinions about different things. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the show. Let's get it started. So here, on this podcast, I just want to introduce everybody. I have Trevor here. I have MJ, EJ, Nashafella. These are my boys, man. These are my homies. They blessing me with their presence on this the first episode, kind of, and you're gonna hear some of their opinions on Drake, relationships, or etc. And I'm just happy that they was able to have the time to join me on this quest of just talking about everyday things and being real as possible about it. So thank you, and God bless. Let's get into the show. Yes, so Cecil the Lion. Homeboy's a coward. Who lures a lion out and then shoot him just for a prize? Just for prize possession to hang on your wall, or just for whatever, like life ills call for. I mean, you're a loser. I like animals, especially I like cats, so that kind of hit the heart. And I just think that come on, you don't have nothing better to do with your money. Give to urban cities or communities and help out. You just decide to do the dumbest thing with your money. And I don't support that, and I think you're a loser for that. So that's my opinion. That's how I feel about that. Let's get into it. I first want to say rest in peace to Bobby Christina. It's a tragedy. We lost another black sister. And it didn't have to be that way. So I just want to say sorry about that. And then I want to get into something that I guess has been on my brain this whole week. I guess people keep talking about the Meek Mills versus Drake. My personal opinion is this. People write hooks, friends write hooks for people all the time. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z wrote hooks for Bleak and Kanye wrote hooks for Jay-Z. It doesn't mean that they created the whole thing. There just was a producer and the fact of making the track, and they just helped out like a normal friend would do. I really don't think that Meek should have went that hard, because Drake is kind of humble about his, and when he has to show his ass, he would, and he and he did. He showed it quickly with Charged Up, and then after that he did Back to Back. Charged Up was little slap box, that slap box. Back to Back was all right, now you're playing too much, now I'm going to have to knock you out. And yeah, pretty much did that. I don't think Meek Mill's career is over. I just think he just lost his battle. I personally don't really care for it, but I don't put it up there with the battles of all battles, how everybody put up with the battles of every battle in the world with the takeovers and the ethers. No. But I think it was a good battle, and it moved the culture of hip-hop forward, so it helped out. Thanks, thanks. So I have some of my boys here, some of my friends here on the podcast. They're going to give me some of their opinions on Meek Mills, women tips, or whatever, and relationships. And I'm gonna let them handle that segment of the show, because I don't feel like touching on it right now. I rather them touch on it. I want to hear other people's opinions, and that's the point of me having friends on the podcast. So I'm gonna let MJ start it off, and tell me how you feel just about women and the relationship aspect of things in your life, or just in general.
Meek versus Drake. At this point, I think it's by a landslide that Drake has won this little beef, or whatever you want to call it. Meek, I mean, the sport of hip hop is based on competition. What Meek did on his side was, I must say, he was weak, very weak. Drake, I actually think this was great for Drake, man. Drake, I ain't gonna say he needed this, but we needed to see this side of him being somewhat of a bully. Cause I compare Drake to LeBron. Everybody know he's probably arguably right now on top of the game. You know, he's probably he can do it all right now in the rap game. He's probably he's up there in everybody's charts. He's leading the way of this new school, this new genre. And but still there's doubters out there. For whatever reason, there's still doubters. Yeah, I've never seen Drake be this aggressive. For him to really just come at Meek like that, I love it. I actually love it. I'm a Drake fan, man. I ain't gonna say I've been following his career since the beginning, but damn near the beginning, since the first mixtape. No, second mixtape. That's when I really got in depth with Drake. His styles, everything. So, I mean, I could be biased with this Meek versus Drake, but I mean, it's obvious that Drake, won this, whatever you want to call it, battle. So, I mean, that's one check, one big check for Drake, man. I mean, I'm still a Meek Mills fan. I'm actually still listening to his album. I think his album is actually hot. It's fire. I mean, it's still in the rotation. I ain't taking that from Meek. But, I mean, Meek, if you want to talk all that crap, all that shit, man, you might as well back it up on it. And, in the boxing ring, and your boxing ring is supposed to be the booth. So back it up in the booth. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I probably heard Meek's diss once. Yeah, probably once. And the song was so weak and boring. It didn't have no, kick to it. I didn't even really care to listen to it. So, I mean, Meek, you lost, man. Drake, come on, man. We out here, boy. Drake, man. Salute my boy Drake. You already.
I just want to chime in on this Drake versus Meek Mill situation. I just feel like everybody's rocking with Drake because he's the popular pick right now. And yes, he has a reference track, but a reference track is not necessarily ghostwriting. Ghostwriting is pretty much a nigga write your shit word for word, verbatim. And Drake just pretty much got the blueprint, pretty much like the foundation for his rap format. That's like Phil Jackson setting up the triangle for Michael and Kobe. And them niggas, that's the formula. He's not shooting the ball. He's not, on the court. He's just setting up the formula for these niggas to do what they do best. So my thing is, as far as a reference track, pretty much everybody has a reference track, or everyone has been in the studio with a nigga that has a reference track. Everybody know what it is. So I don't see anything wrong with that. But if a nigga really, really ghost-written your shit, then that's terrible. Then
nah, but I get what you're saying. But I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it's crazy. But I mean, EJ, you wanna come in and say something?
Told Meek Mill, Drake saga going on. I just think Meek did a terrible mistake by calling him out. I don't even think he should have attacked him. He came at him kind of aggressive for no reason. It was just talking about he ain't want to tweet his album out, show support to his album. And my personal opinion, if you ain't on MMG, you ain't down with them, there's no need for you to even tweet out an album or big him up. He big Future up because that's his mans. They went on tour together. They did their thing. You know what I mean? So they got a little history together. And plus he did a few features for Meek. I've never seen Meek on no Drake feature, Drake album at all. But you could definitely look it up and see that Drake did a few, looked out for Meek. So I mean, I just think it was a mistake on his part calling him out. The first joint charged up was a little jab. He took the bait. He ain't come back quick enough. He dropped that back-to-back on him. That back-to-back is crazy. They dropping that in the clubs and all that. So you already know, that's a big hit. When he came back with the I Wanna Know, at that point it was just too late. It was a tough diss, but you know what I mean? It don't got nothing on back to back, nothing on Charged Up. So hopefully that's it for that saga. If I'm Meek, I'm not saying nothing. I don't want to hear nothing no more. Just move on with your career and do what you got to do. Cause the boy Drizzy Drake got it right now. He got the top of the game, and he definitely in his prime doing his thing. And he don't need nobody trying to come at him at all ever again. Even though it's gonna happen, somebody gonna go at the throne, but he got it right now. He the top dog. 6 guy, definitely doing his thing though. So, but it was good for the culture though. I think it was good for the culture. Everybody too nice and too cool with each other, so it was good to see that healthy competition and everybody doing their thing. So, but definitely 6 guy got it. The boy Drizzy Drake doing his thing. No more beefing with Meek and Drake. So that's all I got for that topic. I think it's a good look though for hip hop though. Definitely.
Now, I mean, I understand, like, we was talking about the Drake and Meek Mill situation, but, like, some of my subscribers kind of wanted me to talk about also, like, relationships and women and how men think, about relationships and our thoughts on things. So I said I'll ask my boys and we'll talk about it, and we'll just, spin our head around this topic. We're not going to get too deep into it, this combo, but this segment, but we're going to do it, we're going to talk about it more in following episodes, but I want to let my boy MJ start off, man. Tell me your opinions and everything, how you feel about the whole situation of, relationships, women, the et ceteras, life ills.
Alright, so look, I really feel deep down inside, deep down in my heart, I believe I'm a good dude. But I also got this scumbag about me, yo. I think as I'm getting older and this more scumbag shit is building up, man. I could tell you, like, and it's just like a natural reaction. Like, I finished having sex with a woman, and to be honest, she was kind of just hanging around, and I kind of wanted to just tell her to leave. All right, bye, have a good day. But she was like procrastinating, and I didn't know how to do it in a nice way. Like, the natural feeling was, okay, we had sex. Okay, you can go now. Bye. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. Like, when is she going to leave? I want to be by myself again. I don't know if that's a scumbag or fucked up attitude, but shit, I be feeling like that. I guess when it's just sex, like, I can really just make it about sex. Like, nothing else. No play around time, no cuddle time, no watching movie time, just sex. I don't know, it could be a scumbag thing, I don't know. I don't think I am, but that's just how I feel. Alright, let me tell you how crazy it is right now at this point. I'm at a point in my life where, I go out, I have fun, I'm still getting numbers, but I'm bored with the females. I don't know what it is, but I know these last 2 weeks I hung out, went to a couple day parties. I probably got about 8 or 9 phone numbers. And when I say I'm like, nobody like really interests me. I don't know, maybe it's because of me and I don't like small talking. Like, I don't like getting to know somebody over the phone. I'm more of a person that likes to, be around the person to get a good vibe with them. But I got about these last 2 weekends, I got about 8 to 10 numbers, and I can't keep up with meeting all these females. Like, it's boring. Like, one female, kind of got, I ain't gonna say she got mad at me, but she let me know. She was like, oh, so you exchange numbers with me and you don't want to use it? I was like, oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was gonna hit you up. I was thinking about you. No, damn well I was lying. But shit, man. I really just go out and exchange numbers and mingle just for the love of it, for the fun of it. It's hilarious, yo. You would think I have a girlfriend. The way I just, like, exchange numbers and don't kind of really communicate with none of these females. I may communicate a little bit, but nothing. There's nothing in depth. Nothing never has come from it. It's been a while since I've, taken somebody I've met hanging out at the club or whatever, serious. But man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. I mean, maybe I'm just getting bored.
So, Nash your fella, tell me, like, how do you feel about this whole, like, what MJ was saying about the women and, and how they act and, just their whole relationship towards things in life against us or with us or whatever. I really want to know your opinion, because I know you have some wisdom with you, so just let me know.
This is Nash your fella. I just want to touch the topic of relationships, between the opposite sex. I heard somebody on the other podcast talking about how women are a few steps ahead of us men. Sometimes I would like to challenge that because although I feel like they are a step ahead of us or two, they're not quality steps, I feel like, for instance, women tend to listen to other women and be kind of misguided into wanting to believe what they want them to believe, the allure of it all. And I just feel like, reality shows also play a part in their critical thinking to where they kind to look at their relationship, assess their relationship, and then try to incorporate what they need or what they think they might want, and sometimes it's for the good, sometimes it's for the bad, I'm a younger man, older man, male. I guess the guys, we're almost similar in the same thing as, I think is we know what we want, but at the end of the day, we kind of be all over the place with what we want, I've sabotaged some relationships. I'm not afraid to voice this on here. And some relationships fizzled out because of what I was searching for, the allure, wasn't really there. I say females is good at everything, at some things. But during my relationships, I've noticed that girls or females have been good at something. Good at listening, good at fucking, good at sucking. I'm sorry if I'm really vulgar on this. Just trying to keep it real and put it in perspective. Good conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like when you try to find that all into one, you really can't find it all in one, So I guess that's what keeps us out there searching and looking. And I can say, I guess for the females, it's the same thing. They pretty much just, I don't think it is as deep as we want, but it's similar to what we want, They probably looking for that good dick, nigga who gonna eat it right, nigga who probably gonna take care of it, spend money, be that ear, that shoulder to cry on, be accessible, but the reason why I challenge the steps is because they listen to others, and they get that false allure, or a false, view on us, and then they try to like incorporate it and it just don't work. So what I say for the men and for the women, man, if you really know your worth, know yourself, like know what you want in order before you get in there, Some of us strike out. I'm using baseball, analogy. Sometimes we hit singles, sometimes we hit doubles, sometimes we just make ground ball outs. And then we start all over, looking for that home run. But, take it one step at a time, one bat at a time. In this game called love, man. Because it can be a dangerous game. You know what I mean?
I just want to chime in more about love and sex and relationships. And I feel like in 2015, a lot of us, we really, really misconstrue love and lust. I feel like when it comes to loving someone, that's something that we shouldn't just go searching for, because when you go searching for it, you really, really not going to find it. That's just something that happens naturally. It happens at any stage of your life. It can happen really, really early. It can happen really, really late. That's not something that you can find when you want or find on your time. And also, I feel like nowadays, when we really, really like somebody, we actually might not really, really like them. We might just be in lust. There's a big difference between love and lust. And I feel like majority of the time when we dating somebody, we could just be pretty much infatuated with their body, with their beauty, whatever, or maybe even their attention that you getting. Maybe there's like a void that person is filling, and you feel like you really, really like the person, but you just infatuated with the person.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I feel like lust and all that activity that's involved with it, it fades after a while. Yes, it's fun. She got this, she got that. But after a while, he got this, he got that. But after a while, it's like, yo, I'm off this. I need something that's more like stable. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, people want stability in anything. Doesn't matter what it is. So that's what it boils down to too. So like a lot of people forget about that, and you know, they don't count that. So I mean, that's another big factor.
I could spend like 5 minutes talking about this shit. I ain't even gonna lie, but I'm gonna try to sum it up as quick as possible. But you know, man, women are just beautiful creatures, man. Like different flavors, shapes, sizes. It's a beautiful thing, you know. But realistically, as men, you know, we want that one that we could settle down with, and we could build upon and start that beautiful family with. You want that, you know. But in the midst of that journey, oh man, it's real. You know, it's definitely real. You know, but you go through so many different things with the females, and like you see it, just how crazy the game is. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen firsthand how crazy it is with, you know, talking to a female that whatever, she might have a man, she might have a husband. I don't know. It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all females are good, man. Yeah, they smart. Like y'all ain't gonna front. Like they 2 steps ahead of us though, so you gotta kind of be on your game. You gotta be on your P's and Q's out here, like, cause it's cold out here. But you gotta be on your game with them, like, you know what I mean? And you know, it's just crazy about how it's like, you know, the difference in between females that you talk to or whatever the case may be. You might got that one that you want to be with, you want to build upon. Then you got that other one or whatever the case may be that you can't stand her, you don't like her. But her sex is probably crazy, and that's probably what keep you around. Actually, that is what keep you around. And it's like, you know, you want to do your thing, and then you just want to get out of there. I don't even got an Uber account, but that, like, you kind of want to just set it up. So just be like, yo, are we good? I'm holla at you with the Uber XL. But then you got the other ones that they there, and you just want to, like, hold her. You know, look in her eyes, kiss her on the cheek, and be like, it's gonna be alright. You know what I mean? While you rub on her ass and shit. Like, it's, you know, you got girls like that. Like, those is the ones you want to be with and shit. But it's crazy, like, you know, just to distinguish that. I mean, I know some niggas don't even pay for Ubers. They just walk them to the train station. I ain't gonna name no names, though. But, you know, shit is crazy out here. But, you know, at the end of the day, we just want that one that's gonna be there. That could hold us down, and that's not annoying. That we could kick it with. You know, we could talk on the phone with. Like, you know, like some real shit. Like, you want somebody you could really bond with. You know, and then like another thing, like, it's so much like fake asses, fake titties, and everything on that. I mean, I don't got nothing against it. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna catch me like, nah, I ain't talking to her because she got a fake ass. I'm with it. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just it's crazy with social media. It's just a crazy time we living in right now with everything. But you know, you got to be able to just keep your head on straight and realize what you want. You know, but until then, game on. It's definitely game on. But like I said, I could go on all day talking about this topic. Actually, we might need to extend this. We might just have to have a little separate round table talking about this whole situation because, you know, females, you got to have more than, like, a 4-minute convo. Like I can't even get into all the details. We're gonna have to break this shit down, each little separate topic. You know what I mean? But that's just a little quick snippet of what I got for the females. But definitely got some crazy stories too. But we're gonna save that for another time. I'm gonna wrap it up on this one. I went over my time too, but it is what it is.
I mean, I want to sum this all up. This podcast was amazing. I thank my guests for just being a part of it. We touched on Drake and Meek Mill. We touched on Caesar the Lion. Rest in peace, Bobby Christina, once again. And we touched on relationships and women. And I mean, we didn't go deep in. We're gonna save that for the other episodes. But just know that you have to stay tuned because it's gonna get better and better each time. We just having fun. Like why not? Like we're young. We have our lives. We're beautiful human beings. We're gonna keep prospering and doing the best that we can to leave a footprint on life. And I'm allowed to make mistakes. That's what is the part of this whole podcast, this whole thing that we're doing here. So thank you once again. And I would like to leave everybody with this quote because I heard it, but I read it somewhere. I think I read it somewhere. I'm gonna just say it anyway. It's unknown because I don't know who made it up. But basically, this is how it goes. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Keep that with you throughout this whole week. When you're thinking about all the stuff that you want to do and how you want to achieve it, and you're dreaming about the stuff that you want to have, remember you have to hustle to get it. Hustle, good hustle. Not bad hustle, but good hustle. Bad hustle is selling drugs. Good hustle is working hard and putting yourself in the right places and making sure you narrow into your target. That's what good hustle is to me. It's my opinion. So remember this quote. Carry it with you all week. The next time you speak to us. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Everybody, it's been a pleasure. Take care till the next time you see me or you hear me. This Church Johnson Show with Church and Friends. I just want you to know that thank you once again for listening. And you can catch us on our next episode on iTunes pretty shortly next week. Thank you. God bless. Take care.